We are going to look into online media and look at how effective it can be when used in activism to protest policies or even drive social change. The capabilities of online media for this purpose are extremely plentiful in today's world with the amount of people that are online. However, there are many drawbacks that can be identified when using said media. What are the potentials of using online media for this purpose? Firstly, online media can be utilized absolutely anywhere. It is incredibly mobile and can allow anyone to communicate and report from wherever they can receive a connection. For example, I can participate from my laptop in my office, or my kitchen here, or even from out on the street. Anybody can be a part in using or distributing online media for their own purpose. Accessing this media has never been as easy as it is today, but there are plenty of other benefits. A journal from A. Karamat states that petitions and support battles have been started by clients of online networking, which has been apparent in issues such as the gay marriage plebiscite here in Australia, where the entire nation was asked to vote on whether or not to legalize gay marriage. Citizens for both the yes and no groups took to online to gain as much support for one side as they could. In today's world, most people are active online, meaning that there is a massive audience to reach when using online media. Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat all have millions of users. Another journal written by M. Chadma states that, apart from the ability to reach a wider audience, online media provides forums for alternate voices, allowing activists to bypass the gatekeepers of traditional media. Which is true. With the development of technology and online media, communication is no longer one way. The traditional way was one to many. However, online media allows for many-to-many communication. This can allow activists to organize events amongst themselves without going through government bodies. For example, during the Arab Spring, social media was used to organize the protests and document the events of the days. Online media can also store and present large amounts of information that can be used to inform the wide audience that is present online. S. Harlow highlights an event where in Guatemala a video was released after the death of Rodrigo Rosenberg Marzano, which implicated President Colom for the murder. It stated that the accusations prompted the creation of numerous Facebook pages calling for Colom's resignation, which is an immense amount of power from the people. Using online media can be hugely successful due to the fact that it is engaging. Internet addiction is an extreme example of how engaging social media can be. Users can and do spend hours every day through such sites as YouTube, Facebook, and various online forums. However, the limitations of online media are also important to consider. For example, the amount of false information that is present online is staggeringly high, and it is increasing. While there are reputable sources out in the world, such as academic journals and many newspapers, there are also groups of people who are just releasing information on what they believe without any proof. People like myself can spread fake information by doing something as small as changing the information on a Wikipedia page to be obviously false, or release a massive story that is completely biased with no accurate information whatsoever. When online, there was always extremists that spew hate. On either side of a debate, a few members will take it too far and negatively represent their group. During the plebiscite vote in Australia, individuals of the Yes campaign were known to aggressively insult people who wanted to vote no. Miranda Devine from the Daily Telegraph reported on an incident where Yes voters screamed abuse at the Catholic students, calling them homophobes, bigots, neo-Nazis, gay bashers, and even chanting, "Bigot scum have got to go." Using online media does bring a large amount of people together. However, it can bring together the wrong type of people necessary to effectively promote a way of thinking. There's a lot of content being uploaded onto the internet, making many posts and updates going unnoticed due to the large quantity uploaded every day. This can be a nightmare for groups trying to get their online activity noticed to promote their beliefs and make the population aware of what they are trying to achieve. Also, not everyone has the same access to technology as everyone else. There are many factors to take into consideration. Can everyone afford a device capable of internet usage? The way people are raised are also a factor with how much online media is used in everyday life. Some people are raised with little to no internet, whereas like many others, such as myself, use the internet every day while growing up. This means that there are certain people that cannot be reached as easily as others, making it harder to reach your target audience. Depending on where you live can also negatively affect using online media. For example, China is heavily censored and highly monitored. So many attempts to organize rallies and promote social movements can ultimately be stopped before they begin, and other non-online methods will need to be utilized. So while online media is the best way to organize and promote an ideology due to the mobility of the media and the ability to reach a wide audience, however, there are drawbacks such as false information and laws of the country which can reduce the effectiveness of the online media used. However, despite these drawbacks, online media is an extreme factor in the success of social movements from now and in the past. Thank you.